Hello folks, welcome back. It's been a while since I posted an update, and here are the updates today. In today's video, I'm just going to give you a short update on what went for the last couple months. And as you can see, everything is perfectly fine right now, but last month or a month and a half ago, it was a disaster. So last month we had quite a heavy snow up here, and it was pretty cold at the same time. It was raining. This is the snow that we have, just to show you how heavy it is. So it was pretty bad, regardless of, you know, how you do things, it was pretty heavy. So just to show you this, it wasn't easy. It is really cold, and I figured out, you know, why I'm losing piglets, and I think it's because of that. And also I lost my Berkshire boar, the big ones. Yeah, I lost him too. And yeah, it's not easy to talk about for all the things that you have worked hard, and all of a sudden everything is falling apart. And so everything have stabilized lately, and also I was under the weather for the last month, and so it's yeah, I didn't have enough time to really put up a video, and so I separated my piglets here. But you know, they can still go on the other side. You know, there's a small hole on the gate, so they can go in and out. Here are the parents. I separated them here. So this is one part that they have already digged all the way. They tore it into smithereens. It's not like they dig a hole, but it's very fine the way how they dig through this place. They cleared things up. So one of the things that I lost my piglet is, you know, I have those 1-ton square bales. That's pretty big. You can still see the remnants there. Yeah, so what happened, you know, you don't expect that because they're pigs, right? They're pretty strong, especially, you know, my piglets. My piglets are pretty big now. They're pretty strong, as you can see. They're very friendly. Yeah, they come back even the gate is open. They don't usually get out. They're pretty calm and steady. So that's one thing I like about it. Even the adult, I separated them. These are the two boars, as you can see. And so I've been feeding them for the last month since I have no grass. And I don't want them to tear that pasture I have there, then, because I wouldn't have anything for my goats, which they're gonna have their baby pretty soon. Also, I lost one mother of my baby goats. Not mother, baby goats. One baby goat who had her baby, but she lost her baby and she died with complications. So everything is falling apart. But hopefully, you know, for every bad stuff, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And so hopefully I'll keep my finger crossed. But you know, remember the mom that didn't get bred last year? She is about to borrow. Maybe one more month, as you can see. This is her first time. She's building up her breast, and as you can see, her rear end, it's getting bigger, and so she's about ready to farrow. So I don't know where she would farrow here, so we shall see. Even though I will make a shelter, they have a shelter there, the small one there, the first one. It's pretty wet here, and so I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, it's I've whatchamacallit, even though I cut down my feeds to 50%, it's still very expensive per week feeding these guys, and so it's not easy. It's easy to raise the pigs, I can say that, but financially it's very difficult to maintain all of them. So I don't know what needs to be done. And in my area, I think I'm caught in between rocks in a way, because a lot of people are selling their pigs at a very cheap price, so I can't compete. And if I sell them, it's sold at a loss. And many of the people who raise pigs, they raise it for personal need, and they sell their piglets at a very minimum cost, and so you don't really get what you put in for it. Those two rooster I have are Black Maran. So this is how I'm feeding the pigs behind the fence. They haven't broken to any fence, even in that area, but they had been digging through that area, so it's almost done. So we shall see. But yeah, so it was really a disaster, for the last couple of months, and everything has calmed down a little bit. It's been raining all month, and this is the only time that stopped. It was raining yesterday too, and so everything is so wet, and their feeds are getting stuck into the feeder. Yeah, it's getting stuck there, so I have to push it in until everything is cleared, and then I'm gonna load up with new stuff today, so we'll see. So these guys are pretty relaxed. So it's one of those things where you think everything is going good, everything is going great, no issues, they're very healthy, and suddenly, everything goes 180 degrees. So it's a very difficult situation. So my two goats, they're pretty close, having their piglets. They're babies too, as you can see. So I have four goats left. Anyway, yeah. So this is my update. So one of the things that a lot of people would say is pigs doesn't need shelter, which is true, but I think it would help when they have shelter that is dry where they can go in. Because even when they have shelter such as that, when everything is raining, they go in and out, and everything would get muddy, and so it's they're still gonna be cold. And when I put those hay there, that's what they choose to stay on there. They get in there, And so they piled they piled themselves up, and then the piglets are underneath the hay. And so they get suffocated, and I lost quite a few. So that's not easy to swallow, and to see, once you see them like just lying there. So it's one of the things that's pretty bad. But anyway, folks, this is gonna be a short video, and yeah, so lesson learned is it's always good to have shelter for your pigs. If you can put it above ground, like having to have a deck. I think that would help them a lot. Otherwise, in my area, when it snows and if it rains, everything is so wet and so muddy, and the clay is pretty bad because it stick everything to your boots and to your feet, except the pigs for some reason. So they're pretty good at it. And so, yeah. Anyway, until then, I'll catch you later. Okay, bye.